Hey, good morning, guys. So today is the day that I'm going to go pick up my visa. This is the place where we're staying, that building there. We're up on the 12th floor, and the PRA office is literally right around the corner. So we are headed over there right now, and my appointment is at 10 o'clock, but they requested that I come at 9:30, which is okay. I got my doodads on. Need to cross.
Another one.
And it's just right over there. It's not even a half or like a full block away from where we're staying. Hey, good afternoon, guys. So today I'm going to be talking about the SRRV expanded courtesy for military members that you can get for the in the Philippines. The documents that are required, and how you can get some help for free. I was able to get my visa, and I'm going to walk you through the steps right now. So the first thing I had to get was a police clearance, a police report from the police station. So I went over to the police station. I made an appointment, came by, and they filled out printed out all the information. And I had previously made an appointment with a mobile notary. So when the document was ready, the notary showed up, and the clerk, the police clerk, signed the document, and it was notarized there on the spot. So that's the best way to do it. That way, if it's not notarized, it won't be accepted by the PRA office. So you'll have to get it done all over again. But if you are 70 years of age, you don't have to get it done at all. The other way you can do it is if you've been in the Philippines more than 30 days already and you want to do it here, you'll need to get an NBI clearance. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about is the required deposit for the bank, because there's a bank deposit that's required. The bank requirement is $1,500, $1,500. I put in $1,600 just because there were going to be fees, and that I didn't want to hassle with them charging me the fees, and then the deposit winding up being less than $1,500, which is the requirement. So I put in $16, and then they took out, I think it was like $8 in fees. So just last week I was in Makati getting my visa, so I just went over to the bank and I requested to have the overages. It turned out to be like almost 6,000 pesos. So yeah, you can do it that way, and it does have to be the money does have to be transferred to an accredited account by the PRA, and they give you a list of different banks that you can select. You can't do any wire transfers or any of the other stuff like that. It has to be from bank to bank, so your U.S. bank to Philippine bank. Or if you're not in the U.S., it has to be from bank from your country to the bank in the Philippines. So only bank to bank are allowed. So the other thing is the application fee. There's an application that you fill out. Mary Rose will send it to you, and that fee is $1,400, $1,400 US. And that is payable one time. It takes care of the application fee. The other fee after that is every year your card is going to expire on the date that it was approved. So, and that fee is $10 a year. And then that's you can probably submit that. I think that I was told there was a couple of months, maybe 3 months in advance. So if you think you might be leaving, or you want to just have them mail it to you, they'll mail it to you. So you don't have to go back to Makati or Manila to get it again. So, and then the other thing that you'll need is a medical clearance. So basically, it's a physical. I got mine done at the VA in excuse me, in Sacramento. I made an appointment with my doctor. And I made an appointment with the mobile notary again, a different mobile notary. And so the day that I was getting my physical, I let him know what time it was going to take place. The doctor was on time. So he did the physical, the notary was waiting out in the hallway. And so when it was completed, when he completed my physical, he was filling out the paperwork, and I went and got the notary, brought him in, and he witnessed the doctor signing it, and that was it. He notarized it, and that had to be notarized and apostilled as well with the Secretary of State in whichever state you're staying. That was pretty much it for that one. If you don't want to have that one done in the U.S., or if you don't have time, or you can have it done here in the Philippines, there's a fee that you have to pay to get it done by. It has to be completed by an approved government agency. So the other item that I want to talk about is the photo, passport photos. So you have to have 10 passport photos, 2 by 2, just like the regular passport photos for the regular passport. And you do have to have 10 of those. Don't ask me why it's 10. I don't know. But I did do 10. I did it in the U.S., which I don't recommend. I wound up paying around $100 US dollars, which I could have paid probably 1/3 of that in the Philippines, but they do them here in the Philippines, which I totally recommend if you want to get them done here, and just to save yourself some money. But they do have to be 2 inches by 2 inches, and those are the only ones that the PRA approves. And then your passport has to be still valid for at least 6 months from the time that you get here or the time that you present it, and it has to have at least 3 clean pages. So 3 pages with nothing on it, and those are pages. So next thing I want to cover is the pension. Pension can be Social Security, could be pension getting from the VA or benefits from the VA. So what I did in my case, you need to have proof of pension. It has to be at least $1,000 per month. So that's the minimum that you can have. It can be higher, but it just can't be less than that. And then you have to have proof of it. So what I did was I went to I called the Social Security and asked them to mail me a letter saying how much, my information, how much I'm getting a month. And then I called the VA and asked them to send me a letter containing my benefits package and how much I was getting for that. And then also I went to the VA in Mather, the hospital, while I was having an appointment there for my shoulder, or for my Inspire device rather, which I'll do another video for that. I went to one of the offices and I asked if they could send me a copy of my DD-214, and so I got all 3 envelopes, one for the Social Security, one from the VA for my benefits, and the other one from the VA with my DD-214. All the envelopes, I kept them closed. I didn't open them, and I took them over to the Chase Bank, where I made an appointment with a notary, and I explained to them, I explained to the gentleman what I was doing and what I needed, that I needed to just to make it official and notarize that these were official documents that I received from each one of these agencies, from the Social Security, VA benefits, and the DD-214 section. And then also, once I explained it to him, he notarized them, and all of these have to be taken to the state of secretary so they can apostille the documents as well. And again, you do have to have that proof that you're making said money with whoever it is that you're getting a pension from. It doesn't have to be Social Security. It can be a job that you're getting a pension from. You just have to have proof. And then you are going to have to show up at the PRA office in Makati City. There's a few places that you can stay at that are around there. I picked an Airbnb I got there on Monday and I left on Friday. So Monday and Friday is when the flights come in and go back out. And they do go out Wednesday, but you probably won't get the paperwork and bank information done before that. So I recommend staying at least Monday through Friday, and you can go back home on that day, Friday. If you're married, you're going to need a marriage certificate. And then there are for dependent fees and stuff like that, but I don't know anything about this. But you can certainly ask Mary Rose or Thelma, and that information is going to be in the video description. So, and the last thing I wanted to cover was the fees for. There's an extra fee for if you don't get the SRRV visa in time. There is going to be a fee to have to extend your tourist visa past the 30 days that you get initially when you enter the country at the airport. And I think for 90 days it was 4,300 pesos, so around $80 US for 3 months, which is pretty reasonable considering. But that's going to do it for this video. Remember, I'll put the information for Mary Rose. Her WhatsApp number is a Netherlands number, so when you search her phone number in WhatsApp, be sure to select Netherlands as the country code, and then you can put her phone number in and she'll pop up. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to make any comments in the video, or down below, rather. And thank you for watching, and God bless. Alright guys, so as you can see, we're now leaving the PRA building. I did get my my visa taken care of. I just need to get a signature before I can pick up the rest of the paperwork, but I do have my card, I have my passport, and we are just about to get something to eat. So we're literally just walking out of the office right now, and this is how close we are to the PRA. We're staying at that brown building right there. We're literally just across the street.